hustling. Everyone wants to hustle, right? Everyone says, we gotta hustle. We gotta hustle to make things happen. We gotta hustle to get to our goals. We gotta hustle. Well, I think that we throw that word around a lot and in kind of the wrong way. We have this mindset, oh, we gotta hustle. But are we actually getting anything done in this hustle mode? I don't know. Let's dive in a little bit. So let me just tell you what the definition of hustle is, just in case you didn't know. To move hurriedly in a specified direction, busy movement and activity. Okay, right? So hustling means you feel like you're being active, you're moving a lot, things are moving, okay? But the thing is, when we're hustling, or we feel like we're busy and hustling, are we really actually making headway to our goals? Are we actually moving forward and achieving our goals? I believe, just because this is also, of course, from personal experience, I feel like that we think about our goals a lot. We think about what we want to do and what we want to accomplish. We think about it all day long, but the actual action steps we're not taking to actually make it happen. So we probably feel like we're doing a lot. We're thinking about it a lot. We're thinking about our weight loss goals. We're thinking about all the people we're going to talk to about our business and all the ads we're going to put out and all this and that and all the big plans that we have, but we're not actually executing those plans. And then when we don't see the results that we want, because we're hustling toward our goals, but we're not seeing the results, then we end up quitting. We end up eating that whole piece of cake, right? Because we haven't seen a pound drop, right? But we're thinking about it. So because our minds are always thinking about it, and we think we're actually doing the activity to make it toward our goals, but we're not. So that's what I kind of want y'all to put into perspective. And I want to give you just a couple of things to do to help you get out of hustle mode and get into action mode. We got to move from hustle mode to action mode. All right. Who wants to move to action mode? Anyone? Raise your hand. Who wants to see action? Who wants to move forward towards their goals? All right. So, very first thing, and this is so important, and I think this is the one thing we all miss, is being intentional, okay? We need to be intentional with our time, with the activity that we are doing, right? We need to be very, very intentional. So what does that mean? We all have good intentions, right? Yeah, good intentions of getting things done. But actually being intentional is actually setting up the time to do the action steps. Not just thinking about it and hoping about it and praying about it, but actually doing the steps to reach whatever goal it is. I'm being very general here. Weight loss goal, business goal, whatever it is. Getting a certification, more school, a higher education, whatever it is. So what you need to do, what will help you be intentional is to actually first make a list of the things you want to do, whatever you want to accomplish. Reaching a certain goal weight, finishing your blog, getting that certification so that you can teach, or whatever it is. You need to write those things down. I really like, I don't know if any of y'all know Brandon Bouchard. He's a great, a motivational speaker. What is that book? High Performing Habits. Great book. If you haven't read it, I recommend it. I actually bought his journal that he created, and I should have brought it up here, but I love how he has where you list the things you want to do that day that have to be done. No excuses, gotta be done. And then you write down 3 things that you want to work towards, but may not get done today, but you're working towards it, just so it's in front of you every day. So it's really important to have that list. And so something that has been successful for me is, so you're being intentional, and the way to be intentional, make those lists of the things you have to get done within a certain time period and the things you are wanting to work towards to get done, which it may not be that specific day or even that week. And then pick a day. For me, it's on Sundays. Pick a day to actually plan out your week. Plan it out, write it down, the exact things that you want to do, and the action steps it's going to take, and the time block. Blocking off your time to do those things. Because if you don't block off the time, if you don't work it, make it into like your work schedule, then it's just not going to get done, because there's always going to be something that pops up, right? The kids need you, or there's Tiger King's on Netflix. I need to catch up on that, right? So you need to set like for today, like what I'm talking about right now, I actually planned it out on Sunday that this is what I want to talk about. I wrote down exactly the talking points I wanted to talk about, so then I would not have to try to come up with it last minute. And then, because if I did that, y'all probably wouldn't be seeing me tonight, because life happens. My kids are downstairs finishing up watching something with their dad. I'm not doing it. I'm like, nope, I've got to get this done. I'm being very intentional with my time on what I'm wanting to do, giving value, or working out. I worked out today. I make that time, and you make it non-negotiable. You plan it out, you make it non-negotiable. And that is how you can be very intentional with your time. And then you must execute those plans daily. So like I said, with Brandon Bouchard's journal, I love it because I can write out everything I want to get done. But you must make some things non-negotiable. If you are really trying to lose that weight and you're like, I got to work out 3 to 4 times a week, you make it non-negotiable. This is my time. My workout time is from 4 to 5, or whatever it is for you. And you just tell the husband, the wife, the kids, like, this is my time. Do not disturb. Close the door or leave the house, whatever. This is what I've got to do. So that is how you can actually move forward and accomplish your goals, instead of being in hustle mode and you're thinking about it. You've got all these great intentions. You're thinking about it like 24/7, thinking about it at work, thinking about, when you're with the kids, thinking about it while you're eating dinner. But then you're thinking about it to death, but then you never actually do anything to work towards that goal, right? So I encourage you to be very, very intentional with your time. Block out the time. Plan your whole week. Plan a week ahead. For me, Sundays is my plan day. Sunday plan day. Plan out what you want to do, what you want to post on Facebook, if you're, really wanting to be on social media, plan out what you're posting on Facebook. Plan out your workout times, your meal prep, your study time to get that certification for school, whatever it is. Plan out that time, make it non-negotiable. You cannot miss it. It is, gotta do it. And then that's how you can be intentional with your time, and you can get out of hustle mode and get into action mode. Action mode. All right. Well, if you found this value, feel free to smash that share button. And, again, drop in the comments. Let me know if you are going to get in action mode this week and what you're going to do to get there. All right.